Yes. So growing up, I loved fantasy worlds and games, but I rarely saw faces like mine in the Western world. Um, and even though South Asians do appear in Bollywood, it's less common in Western fantasy. And I wanted to bring heritage into the chessboard through craft because chess originated in India and it spread through Arabia and then it came to North Africa before it was westernized and fit into the European mold. So I kind of wanted to work on this project to put the hidden and forgotten origins of chess back onto the board. Yeah, so first it started off by like the design, character design, designing the characters for the lineup. And of course, I had to have Bengali kings and pawns to show that we could be at the beginning and the end of the story, and we can be leaders and followers as well. And I made the Indian bishops with bindis because, of course, chess originated in India, and the Arabs, the knights are Arabs. So that's also hinting to the Arabian roots of chess, and the queens are African. And then I went on to sculpting using the skills that I use in prop making in the film industry and also model making, what I trained in at the National Film and Television School. So the characters were designed, then sculpted, then they were cast in resin, painted, and all the motifs inspired by South Asian pattern work were filled with glow in the dark pigment. It's so that the characters glow, both literally but also metaphorically, as a chance for them to glow on stage. Well, chess is one of the most oldest, most iconic and recognized games. It's so universal. I wanted to put the heritage twist on it to show that like it's a cultural pride on identity, visibility, belonging thing for South Asian and Eastern African communities, but also for everybody else is to show that heritage can exist in the most universal games like chess. Well, as I mentioned, chess did originate in India and it's the world's most iconic board. So it was a no-brainer to use that as the platform to showcase the characters that are so underrepresented, especially in the Western fantasy world. That fantasy doesn't need to fit into the Western mold to tell a great story, and that South Asian, Middle Eastern, African stories are super interesting and they can really like change something so traditional to make it more meaningful and take it back to its original roots, which have been long forgotten. So I am hoping for the main communities are the South Asian and Eastern communities for cultural visibility, identity, pride. It's like a celebration through art and storytelling. I do want it to reach them so that they can feel joy through it and connect with it. And also hoping for it to reach chess communities who appreciate the game in general, the design side of things, the storytelling and craftsmanship that went into it. So yeah, I'm hoping that it connects and reaches right people. Yeah, I'm a prop maker in the film industry, which means I basically help sculpt and paint hand props that actors interact with in the film. And so yeah, it's my absolute like passion and dream. And I'm constantly surrounded by like Western stories and fantasies, but this is a very personal project that I created after hours in the evenings and on the weekends because it just comes down to representation and identity. And I felt like I found my artistic voice because a lot of South Asians don't end up in the creative arts. They go down a more traditional route. And so I wanted to use like my artistic side to create something not just beautiful, but also very meaningful. Absolutely. This is just the beginning because I want this to be the proof of concept before I work on more projects that blend craft and culture and fuse heritage with art and storytelling. I have so many ideas, so I can't wait to work on more creative projects next year. But this is the one that I'm focusing on right now for the launch in October. Oh, like I means new beginnings, visibility, cultural pride. It's very exciting because I finally feel like I'm using my true authentic voice and being seen. Because it's not something that's just generalized to fit in and conform with everything that's already out there. It's very different, and there's no blueprint of how to do it. So I'm figuring it out on my own, but it's very, very fun, and I feel like I found my purpose.